So tell me, how should you properly store your laptop in your bag to avoid scratches, as bad as screen damages and other things that could occur? Hi, I'm the Daddy. Welcome to Quadrites Tech. In the past, we've had situations where people complained of other things they kept in their bag, having contact with their laptop and then scratching it or even damaging it and other things. Today, we're going to be showing to you just how you should arrange things in your bag, how you should put them rightly, how you shouldn't make that mistake, how you can prevent your laptop, retain the freshness that it came with. Except it wasn't originally fresh anyways, which is alright, but at least you can retain that. Okay, so this is a practical example of exactly what I'm talking about. My laptop, my bag, a book, just a pen. I like to hold pens, sorry. Okay, so the first thing you want to ensure is, maybe I'm going to do another video on that, what the bag is supposed to look like. It needs to have a back pad, like a pad at the back. It looks just like this. And then the other thing about the bag is, this is my bag anyways, it should have this inner what's it called, it's not necessarily another padding, leaf. It's just a padding, inner padding for the laptop part. It's really important to ensure it's very safe. So now, the part you should have in mind the most is the part that has the screen on it should be the one to face your back. That means, you're going to wear this to your back. Now, the screen part should face your back, leaving this bottom part to face every other thing you can decide to put in your bag. Now, what do I mean by that? Look, you put the screen area, you put it exactly to your back. That means if you have to carry this bag now, you have paddings at the back, you have the screen facing your back with those paddings, so it's definitely going to be less, the proximity to damage will be really reduced. Anyways, then this is not so necessary, but since we have it, we can as well use that. Now, every other thing can come in, maybe here or even other places. Normally, I don't like to put my charger in the same places, even though if you put your charger here, it would definitely, it won't be disturbed or something, because this is the back of the laptop, and at the same time, it still has another padding, and so your charger and all that can go here. But I usually don't like to do that. Instead, I put my book, my Quadrites book, I put it right here. The book was made by Entrain Craft, by the way, let me mention that. I put it just behind it, and then afterwards, in the next section, I put chargers and every other thing. So if I wanted to put the laptop charger now, I'd rather put it here. Segmentation, properly segmented. I'll put it here, and then, there's no amount of, move ups, move downs and all that would disturb it. So that's it. It's very important. Little things that actually cost you a lot of, save you a lot of trouble. So that's it for this one. You put your laptop here, you put your charger here. This is a Tyrol bag, by the way. I don't think I need to mention that. Your laptop here, your charger here. Charger in the second compartment, and then every other thing can go into the other spaces. What if you had two different laptops you just had to carry with you? Okay, we'll take care of just that also. Hold on. So if you must actually carry two laptops, even though it's really not advised anywhere, I wouldn't suggest or advise that anywhere, anytime. But if you just have to carry two laptops, then this is a scenario. We have two different laptops here. Pardon this one, it has history to it. Okay, so this is a 17-inch laptop, so I had to go for a bigger bag. And then this is a 15-inch. Firstly, being bigger than the other one, I would consider this first to put it. Don't forget, the bag has the same things. The back, foam padding. The inner padding as well, laptop padding inside it as well, has the two. So what I would do first, unlike putting this first, since this is bigger, I don't want it leaning on the other one. So I'd rather put this one in first with the face, the screen part, the screen area going to the back. No, facing my back, facing the back of the laptop, facing the back of the carrier rather. Exactly. Unfortunately, this is definitely not going to reach there, so we'll just excuse that. Now, the pattern is here. The laptop is facing the back of the carrier. Now, the next thing I want to do, I want to ensure, the main point is to ensure that every other thing I put inside this laptop doesn't have to put unnecessary pressure on the screen. So you want to ensure that you put the screen area to face this guy. Now, there is a padding in here. This padding prevents anything from this one damaging this one. And then if you put this here facing the screen, definitely I'm not going to put any other thing here, or even if I must do that, it's going to be a book, so that it reduces pressure. A book to go here. So this way, if I happen to put a charger here, if I happen to put a charger right here, or I put a charger inside here, it's not going to disturb it. Another option you have is this. If you have a book that is thick like this and should I say regular, that's plain, not ones with funny edges or up and down. If you have a plain book like this, you can as well turn this. Actually, you can turn this to be the back, to face the back. Then the next thing you want to do, if you have a book this big, is to put that book directly in front of the screen. That prevents every kind of pressure from whatever else is inside this bag, and then that way it's easy to keep it safe and all that, while you put the charger or chargers in the smaller compartments, in the other compartments. But try to not overload it. Sometimes if I have to travel with more than one laptop, what I usually do is, it's a little silly, don't mind me, I usually put clothes. Actually, if I have to carry two different laptops, I just put simple clothes that are quite fluffy. I put them in the middle of the two, and then sorry, that's quite silly, don't mind me. But that's the point. The point is, it's either you turn this over, having in mind that you have the smaller sleeve, the padding, this padding here. You turn this over, have the screen face that guy. It is safe enough, perfect. Or if you have a book that is thick enough and plain, book, you can flip it over and let that book, the thick book, let it stay directly in front of it, and you're safe. Yes, so that'll be perfect, and then you can close your bag and just like the sound, and you're good to go. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. If you found any part of this useful, you should share it with your friends so they know exactly how to properly store their laptops. Don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube page. We also have our Facebook and Instagram pages available to you, where we give you tips and tips of how to make life easy for you as you use your gadgets, your computers most especially.